Hello, welcome back. This is Yokoshima. Today we're talking about something very fucking important. So sit around and have a listen, and hopefully you're gonna learn something from here because it's a very important topic. Today we're going to talk about how money does buy your happiness and how it can buy your dreams. And my whole story, for people who had been hanging out, they already know. Basically, if you go to my dream speedrun playlist, it's a series that I started basically documenting my whole healing journey. Like literally it started with tears and cries and me being afraid and unconfident, and literally every single day my life was changing, and it's all thanks to money. But let me share with you all that I've learned from life. I'm an ex-homelessness survivor. I survived 3 years of homelessness after graduation with a suicide attempt. I was born into like a very poor family, very toxic household with like domestic violence. Actually, the whole reason there was like domestic violence and like my family hated themselves, my parents and stuff, is because financial distress. And so the point of this video is just, I don't want to talk really about myself because I do have a playlist or series that talks about off my chest to tell you my story. So the point of this video is just like straightforward. I want to tell people the lessons that I learned and why I think that money can buy you happiness. If it not, it does buy you happiness, especially nowadays age at least, because nowadays you can't actually farm your own thing. Like you can't, you know, it's not like before. Like nowadays you need the money. It's like as good as the air that you breathe, if not even more important. This is like the sad thing. But anyways, let's jump into it. So there's one very famous quote or song that everybody fucking knows. If you do not know the song, what are you doing? Or where are you hiding, or have you been hiding? And this quote, I've never believed in it, and I thought that, oh, this is ridiculous. But after actually living life myself independently with my own self, nobody beside me but me, I have learned a lot. And I actually realized that this quote actually does not only make sense, but it's actually real. And let me tell you how that's real. The quote is from a song, you know the song called Gangsta Paradise, and he says something that goes, I'm an educated fool with money on my mind. Before I used to think that this is such a like an uneducated thing to say, but yeah, but after actually living my like life to the fullest, I'm actually like an educated person. I literally graduated with a Bachelor of English Literature and everything. Mind you, I literally became homeless after graduating from university. Just to actually tell you how education also, just because educated, it doesn't mean like you are a successful person or can lead a successful life. So yeah, my story also proves that. Before, I really never believed in this quote, like I'm an educated fool with money on my mind, until I experienced life on my own. Like I became the eye of the storm when I literally, what I call, I opened my third eye. This is like when I actually seen the truth that I also say in my previous song Runners. I've seen the face of the truth because I've seen it all, and I met all kinds of people, and I've been through everything, and I experienced everything, and I tried everything to fix my life. I've tried everything, like literally whatever opportunity possible, I tried it. Like I know, I've seen it all. I know what's happening around me. But yeah, that's why I called opening your third eye and actually seeing what's happening. And like I'm not the only person. Like a lot of people, even in games you see it a lot. I remember there's one game where you are playing as an office worker or something, and like this office worker, like wherever he walks, like everything around him is just buy, like the sign buy. So yeah, everything nowadays is just, sadly, yeah, money makes the world go around. So anyway, so this video is basically going to be like a wake-up slap on the face. So watch this video with your own safety, in your own hands, because it's going to be very heavy. And it's going to teach you how to be an adult. And literally my own life, even like my own sister comes to me and tells me, I'm just fixing my back because it hurts. Even my own sister comes to me and tells me like how she's learning a lot of life skills because I've learned life skills on my own. So the story is going to be very, very heavy. The things I'm going to share with you, and you have to take it. Like this is life, okay? And if you don't like it, it's life. Take it or leave it, bish. Okay? I learned this the hard way because it took my life to learn how to live. A lot of times. So first and foremost, when we're saying or talking about like how money can make you happy, please don't bring your Captain Obvious point that you need health, because you still need money to keep an eye on your health. And also lastly or secondly, don't bring your need your supportive group around you bullshit like money doesn't buy you happiness, because as well, again, Captain Obvious, you need money to socialize, especially if you have no family or friends like me, and I'm going to talk about it very soon. I lived and experienced firsthand and keep living and experiencing it firsthand. So I learned that when people say money can't buy you happiness, I realized that it's to do with three factors. One is inheriting your wealth instead of actually earning it. So the inheritance part is different when you're actually earning your own money. So this is where like money can't buy you happiness. Two is attachment to and spending on meaningless material things. And thirdly, the most important thing, mindset. Okay, which is literally just the only thing in the world that can save you in the end. Like how it keeps saving me over and over again, even like homelessness, every single day and night basically, because like when I contemplate suicide and stuff. And another example of this, like what I mean by mindset, that I want to share of how mindset plays a big role in your financial freedom, is gratitude. It's like when thinking that money is literally everything. Like for example, to make it easy, how people who are just never satisfied and think that money is not giving them and bringing them enough, versus people like me who think that every dollar is enough and still can find spare change to help others in need while they are also struggling. Like even when I was homeless, I was able to survive and share it to those who looked worse than me, just to make you actually see like money can not only help you, it can help others when you have it as well, which also brings you a sense of fulfillment as well. Yeah, like nowadays when I see a homeless person and I put money in their hands, like the picture in my head feels like two lifetimes or two realities broke into one. And I see myself right now in the present giving money to the hand of the homeless me that I used to be. Just mind you, when I was homeless as well, I never, because I've never felt good about myself if I did that, I never begged for money. I literally used to sing holding a cardboard, and I put like a smiley face, like a bashful smiley face, and I said any penny or two would do, and I used to sing. People, I didn't even needed money, like people usually gave me even just food, like literally finished from eating pizza restaurant, give me leftover pizza or like a hot chocolate, and I'm happy with that. I literally just, okay, this is my dinner, I'm happy. I just needed money to survive. Like this is the only thing that was very important to me. And again, I've never fucking begged. Don't do that. When I was homeless, I've seen it. Like when I was homeless, I've met a lot of people in my life, guys. Oh my fucking god. I've seen people, all kinds of people. That's why right now I'm very good at reading people, especially their like eyes and like what they do with their eyes and stuff. I can read their mind by like how literally, you know, what they are doing, because I've been it. I was living in it. I went through it and I lived with it as well. When I was homeless, there was also another homeless guy. He was a fucking asshole. He was an old man, you know, like when I'm actually, like if I wasn't homeless, especially old people, I give them like money, because I don't know, it makes me even, you know, like it breaks your heart tomorrow when you see an old person also homeless. But this old guy, he wasn't a fucking asshole. He would beg for money, and then when people give him money and go, he's like, thank you. As soon as they go, he's just like, you fucking piece of shit. Like, there's a reason you're homeless still, because you're not fucking grateful for the money people give you. You are even begging for it. Of course you hate yourself. Meanwhile, I, on the other hand, that's why I also didn't hang out with these homeless people, because they're so fucking toxic. This is also something else that tells you never know. People go homeless for all different reasons. And just because they went homeless, they didn't decide this. Like I came from a very toxic household. I had mental issues. Even like actually, my healing journey started when I was homeless. I was very insane. Like I was a broken person. I ran away. I was insane. And it was homelessness who actually taught me how to be self-calm and how to take care of myself and build me. I found my identity when I actually went homeless. That's where my healing journey started. This is how actually crazy it is. But yeah, anyways, this video doesn't do with homelessness. So let's jump into this now with all of these Captain Obvious notes out of the way. That money can buy you happiness, because otherwise, as we said, there are three factors. If it's a mindset, is if you are not happy, you're not grateful, and you're spending it on bullshit. And basically, honestly, to be honest, it's just a mindset. Like, even if you are wealthy, like even if you inherited your money, it's a mindset. Like, you have to be grateful and know how to use your money as well. And yeah, honestly, I'm very grateful that I went through homelessness than I was born into wealth, because my life had been more eventful and I learned so much, and I feel like a traveler, like a real human being. I'm not saying like they're not real human beings, don't get me wrong, but I see it as, you know, like when you are a human being, come to this life on your by yourself, and it's just like you have to survive. Like, there's no need for money, you actually have to survive. You have to make your own warmth, you have to find a shelter. Which reminds me, when I was homeless, I was so fucking smart. I lived far away from toxic junkies by living in a park in a literally roofed seat. You can buy my book, Homeless Photographer, to read how I went homeless and why and everything. But I lived in a roofed seat in a, like a big bench, where like literally I made that my sleeping space, where also if I washed my clothes by hand, I can also, you know, hang them to dry. I was so fucking smart. There's also next to me like a water fountain. It's all to do with mindset, baby. If you want to fucking survive, you have to, you're a human. Just use your human mind, like you're intelligent. But yeah, independence, self-independent, you have to know how to use your money as well when you have it. So let's jump into it right now. Finally, let's start with the reasons why. Actually, some of the reasons, because there are hundreds of them, and as you can see, there's so much to say that we're already 10 minutes in. So let's jump into it. So I was a strong believer that money can buy you comfort. To a point, I remember some of you guys, even my own sister, sometimes tell it to me, or try to remind me and tells me like, yeah, money can buy you only comfort. But recently, in the recent days, that's what I was told you all, especially recently, that every day I wake up, I'm just like, what's my money plan? Because I learned that money does buy you comfort, it does buy you happiness. Why do I still have money but I'm not happy? Because I'm not comfortable. Why I'm not feel comfortable still? Because my dreams are not, I can't. So let me just summarize it for you. I am living comfortably, yes, I'm very grateful. The reason I'm still depressed and not showing myself is because I don't have money to, I'm gonna jump into it later. Basically, I don't have money to make myself a comfortable future. Like the way I'm living right now, this healing journey, I need the money to socialize. 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 Like right now, I am comfortable, happy and stuff. I still need money to socialize. I still need money to make my dreams true, which I'm going to talk about later. I need my books. Oh my fucking god, y'all. I can only start my healing journey when my books can be published. I cannot publish my books because I don't have money yet. The money I have is hardly enough to pay rent. Okay, this is another thing that I want to talk about. I was talking with a financial counselor, and they just got to the root of my financial problems, and they told me, your problem is, as soon as you get your payment, you are thinking like, okay, I'm gonna pay for the rent as much as I can. But right now, they actually made a financial plan that, to my landlord agreed to it. I'm going to pay for the rent like certain budgets, like every time I don't have to pay the full amount. And right now, finally I'll be able to save. Finally I'll be able to save for my, you know, my plan, my, oh my goodness, to publish my books and stuff. I can save to get the membership of authors that I dreamt of. I can save for it, at least not yet, but with your help I can like buy something from my website. Which reminds me, I need the money to promote my things, because from experience, you all, 2 years I literally was studying entrepreneurship. The reason I could not make my business be found, like literally it needs to be discovered. I remember when I had money before, when I was able to afford for it, like I wasn't able to afford for it, but because I just started my business back then, and I just had to, you know, like I had to, because it was like part of an agreement that I had to work with a business, business, what do you call him? Business, not manager, like I forgot his name, but like a business person who helps me like get to like help my business flourish. And yeah, we were stuck because even like when I was able to afford for promoting my business, that's where I was able to find my clients, but I couldn't afford enough every month anymore. So my business was like just came into a halt. Like literally everything that right now, if you go to my fashion business and art business, you're gonna see how if I had money and was able to promote it, people would be interested. Like, I literally have a most unique out of the box fashion business. It's called Sandstone. Crafting life lessons, linking life experiences and creativity with patience and resilience. Go see it yourself. I've never seen like anything like it before. It literally talks about, for example, there's one thing called Voyage. It's like talks about the journey of healing. Certainly one of them is literally called Moors of Excellency. It's literally talking about the turmoil of being a perfectionist. This is something like people who see my Dream Speedrun series would understand how I'm struggling and suffering mentally because I'm a perfectionist. Why am I a perfectionist? Because I'm struggling financially. Why? This is why I'm perfectionist, because I've been struggling financially my whole life, and I'm just like, I have to make it rain. I have to make money every time I wake up. I'm just like, money plan. And that's also how I found purpose and why I'm happy recently, because of this mentality. Because I opened my eyes. Because right now I see the problem. How did I never knew it before? Yeah, I was a strong believer that money buys you comfort, but reality struck me like deep into my core very recently. That's why I've been every day waking up with the like money plan mentality. Yeah, in today's age, money can buy you happiness. Okay? Oh my fucking god. I'm gonna tell you more about this like later, or how in today's age especially. But just so you all know, I mean this money plan mentality, it doesn't mean like you have to actually, you know, make it rain. Like, I do not want to be a billionaire. Actually, it scares me to be that. I want to have enough money that I can help other people, so it helps me like be feeling fulfilled. And I just want my story, artworks, books to get what they deserve. Literally, that's all I'm asking life for. And honestly, I have awesome 2 books that literally out of the box, my business out of the box, my artworks have a great story. As soon as I need the money to publish them, exhibit my artworks, and promote my fashion business, then I'll be able to live. Finally, I can even see my family. This is another thing that I do not want to talk about. I want to see my family. I want my mother to feel like she has a vacation. She's been working her whole life. She even just had like a cancer surgery, and she's still working, and it's too much. Okay, so I need the money, because this way I can bring the support group around me, because we live far apart in different countries, and it's hard. So as you can see, as soon as this, you can also help me, like literally, if you see this video and you want to help me and see this healing journey happens, and you want to see this dream speedrun, because like dream speedrun is not gonna stop until I'm gonna make all my dreams happen, including which I want to be on the stage singing. So please help me and follow me, so you can see like a living proof. Somebody who came from nothing, surviving homelessness, can make it into making all his dreams true. I'm halfway there. It's literally just to prove to you, I'm halfway there. It's just right now between me and my future, money. As soon as I have the money to publish my artworks, to exhibit my artworks and publish my books, then I have the money freedom. You know, I'm free. I can help who's in need. Like when I go outside and see, you know, homeless people and stuff, I want to help. I can't help anymore like before. Yeah, and I want to give. Yeah, because it comes back to me. This is also another thing I learned. Even when you're struggling, give, because do believe it's gonna come back to you. Like even sometimes when I'm really struggling, I want to give people like sadly right now it's a cashless society, so just like I'm living my life literally without cash. Like I don't need cash to do groceries, because this is another thing I learned. I'm living my life on a gift cards. If you want me to make a video on how I'm surviving and eating so healthy and taking care of myself while I'm struggling financially, and even struggling to pay rent on time all the time and my bills, I'm happy to make a separate video. But it's all here. So I'm living my life literally on gift cards. So basically I don't have cash on me to help others, sadly. But before, when I used to be able to, and I had cash before living with my with the gift cards, I used to live with cash to like save and stuff. By the way, gift cards, I buy these gift cards to myself. It's like something I learned. But yeah, I was gonna say is like even if I'm actually got financial freedom, I'm still gonna buy gift cards, like because it helps me save so much. You all don't understand. It's so fucking good. And yeah, anyway, it was good. Like I survived homelessness because of money. Literally survived homelessness because of money. Like if I was happy being homeless, I wouldn't have survived it. Like I wouldn't have wanted to save my life and change it. You guys don't know how hard it was. Like no internet, no comfortability, like living, you know, you are like the elements just open to you. When it's hot, like it's hot. When you're cold, it's freezing. I was sleeping like a shrimp in a freezer. Like it was really really bad. You can read my book, buy and read my book, Homeless Photographer. What I was gonna say is like it was really tough. It was not easy. It was not fun at all. And yeah, even just like waking up, I remember like I wanted to find a job, like waking up to go to appointments and stuff, like job hunting. I could not because my phone died. There's no charger. It was really really hard, very difficult life. But the end, it saved me out of homelessness. So what happened is I literally actually someone on Reddit helped me. So I used to busk and sell my paintings before. That's how I used to feed myself. I told my story on Reddit. Actually, somebody on Reddit literally, oh my god, how kind. They literally the painting, the artwork I made them is on my website as well, and also my book Mensi about my artworks. You can see my 2 books on my website. I made them a big artwork. That's what they wanted. They wanted me to make an art commission. They paid me 3,000, and literally they bought everything. They because I couldn't afford for a bond to get a place, right? So they paid for a bond, then they paid for 3 months rent or 2 months rent, I think, in advance for this place that I'm still stuck in, and the rent keeps increasing. Right now it's like double the time. Before it was 1,000 a month. Right now it's 1,700 a month. That's why I have to fix my life, otherwise I'm dying. That's why I'm like so money mentality, because I'm dying, because I need the money to survive. And also we're gonna see more about why I needed to socialize and stuff. So they helped me pay for the bond, get this place. They paid for the like 3 or 2 months in advance, and they also paid for the everything. They paid for the paint, the brushes, the everything, the canvas. I'm so grateful for them. But yeah, you see, if you give and you're happy and you're good with people, and never stop self-advocating. Tell people that you're struggling. Tell people that you are doing this, you're doing that. You have to promote yourself. Nobody's gonna save you beside you, okay? God does not exist. You're the only God and fate maker. That's how I learned. You see, I have a Japanese tattoo here that says Kami. This literally means God in Japanese. Because I learned, if I did not change my own fate and run away from the country that I was living in, I wouldn't have been alive in front of you right now making this very important video, okay? And I still keep changing my own fate, baby. Anyways, so yeah, survived homelessness. Now also I want to tell you all, I need the money. You need the money to self-explore, to unlock your full potential. I am so depressed, and the only thing that makes me feel like I'm gonna be happy, something y'all don't know about, a very broken childhood dream. Like I need to heal the child within by getting ballet classes. You guys don't know what me and ballet, like the dream of dancing or have ballet classes, you guys do not understand how this was so important to me as a child. I don't want to talk about it. It's so traumatic, it's so sad. People stripped that dream away from me I hated myself. My mother made me hate myself. It's a different trauma that I don't know if I should even talk about because it's really really deep. But me and ballet have a very strong connection, and I need the money to heal the childhood, and I need the money to explore, to unlock this. I want to dance ballet. I want to make this child's dream happen. And there's other things. I want to dance. I have it in me. I'm a great dancer. Why not? I need classes to dance. I need classes, guys. I literally am making art improvising. I've never had art classes, okay? Only writing wise, literally reading helped me, honestly. But the Bachelor of English Literature that I had is because I wanted to be a writer. So it helped me actually how to edit and style books, which explains to you why my books are literally professional. I just need them to be published in stores. But yeah, my books are literally ready to be published. Like I know everything, how to do the pictures and like the content page and the numbering and everything. And yeah, I need the money to unlock all of that. I want to also, there's another dream. That's why I have a dream speedrun. I want to have fashion classes, y'all. I have like the sewing machine, and for those who don't know, I'm still, so what I'm doing every now and then, I do something that is, I do a fashion project every now and then, and the next one is going to be this. And I'm literally like, I'm gonna jump into it. Like, I don't know, I've never had sewing classes or anything. I'm gonna jump right into it and make stuff like that. And I really want to make clothes, but I can't because I don't know how to make the sizes. And I need classes, fashion classes. But you can see, you can buy happiness. You can do the things that you want with money. Everything that you want. You can buy your free time. Yes, you can fucking buy your fucking free time. how wonderful life is like that. And I'm in the midway. Almost there. I've gone through so much, and I am gonna push through. But yeah, follow me on, follow this journey, because you're gonna see with Dream Speedrun how life is just only getting better, literally. It's crazy. Yeah, anyways, yeah, so buys you comfort, buys you your dreams, and buys you peace of mind. Oh my fucking god, when I'm saying this, you know, it's like when I'm really struggling and I've never, so for example, like a whole year, a whole 2 months, okay, I never go outside, just at home alone, like no friends, no family, no money to socialize, just me and working on my artworks, on my books, work 24/7. Otherwise, if I don't work, I would get so depressed, and my anxiety, I have panic attacks, very, very bad. And even when I try to spoil myself and go out, I blame myself for like wasting a little bit of money because I'm struggling so much financially. I go out to try to treat myself, and I'm like, why am I like, I'm already depressed, why am I buying this food? It's a whole 20. If I save this 20, it can help me, blah blah blah. And I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy spoiling myself. I don't enjoy going out, and I'm just, there's no mental peace. And I'm worrying about the rent, and just like, why I can save this 20 if I don't, like, literally I tell myself, if I don't go out, I save this every 20, I would be able to like at least afford one more 100 for the rent. How sad is this? Like literally what's happening right now, it's like you are living in a cave, like a dark cave with nobody, but like, I don't know, like you are working, like I don't know, sharpening a spear, that's all you do for years, okay, for months. That's why you need the mental peace. You need the money to have the mental peace. Yeah. And that's what I learned. I need to make use of this spear that I'm doing, which is what I'm doing, what I'm trying to do. I need the money to help me, to help people see this spear, basically. Or actually, in other words, I'm in a cave. I am sharpening all of these spears, but I'm not able to make money. I'm not able to use them out there to feed myself, because between me and the outside world is money, literally. And I'm not fucking joking. I go for runs, like literally, I'm not even joking. You know, I go for runs. You know how many times I actually saved, like gave advices to people who have it better than me? Like I would go for runs, somebody's like sad and drunk, and he talks to me, and I'm like, bish, you have everything that I don't have. You have money, you are drinking, you're intoxicating yourself with being drunk. What are you doing with your money? Like you have everything that I do not have, bish. Like if I were in your shoes, I would self-explore. Like you have this money, self-explore. You have so many experiences in life. See what you can do in this life. Stop taking, give, create. Yeah. So yeah, peace of mind. It buys you peace of mind. Because also another thing is like, I'm not able to write. I'm not able to think, like because I'm a writer. So I'm not able to write. I'm not able to read. I used to read because of like mental worry. I'm so distracted. I'm so nervous. I'm so anxious. I'm so agitated. So yeah, money buys you mental peace. Like when I'm financially well, I feed myself, I come back home, I even enjoy a cup of coffee. Like even when I want to enjoy a cup of coffee with anxiety, it makes my anxiety worse. But if I'm doing financially well and I'm enjoying a cup of coffee, I'm enjoying my life, and my life feels so chill, and I can read and I'm writing again. Yeah, it buys you mental peace, because you have nothing to worry about. When the next day, when are you going to pay the rent? Are you going to go homeless again because I'm not paying the rent on time? Right now I'm doing so much better. That's why I'm making this video, actually, because I feel so much better. I want to open up as well. Anyways, next point, helps you go out, literally. That's what I was going to tell you about. You can go out, bish. Oh my god, oh my fucking god, especially nowadays. There used to be, like, I've seen it before and after COVID, like lockdown. After lockdown, money is everything. Right now, even worse. Especially with cost of living and increases like crazy. Like it's impossible to even survive, be a human. It's impossible for everybody. Yeah, so before there used to be free meetups. You know, there was like this meetup app. There used to be so much free meetups. Right now, there are hardly any, because even the meetup app right now, it's asking you to pay so much to be a meetup organizer. So what the organizers are doing to make up for it, they make people pay for their meetups, and you can see there's hardly people going to their meetups. So everybody's struggling and it's just spiraling. So yeah, nowadays, even if you want to go out to go for a meetup or whatever, you need the money. $5, like literally, it has been ages. Like you can go see. Literally, I was talking recently about the biggest social event in my life. I've been like alone, self-isolating for so many years, and then there's one social event I was very scared to go to. It's like literally a Halloween party for what, like $5? But literally that's how bad it was. Like right now I was just like, I have to socialize. $5, that's fine. I went to the social event, I came back and I'm like, I feel normal, I feel creative again, I feel like I'm home, I feel settled, I feel like I'm rooted. So yeah, even like when you go outside, you want to socialize, people are like, even if you want to go for a date, just like, even what, like $1 coffee, anything, like you buy coffee, you buy ice cream, you want to eat. Even like when I went for a picnic, there's like a free picnic once, people are bringing food with themselves. I am ashamed to show myself because I don't have anything to bring. I hated myself. Like I was there, people are eating, and I was eating alone in my, with my container that I brought with me. It's just makes me feel bad because like everybody's sharing their food and I'm eating it by myself. It just feels so, I hated it. I hated myself so much, and I hated how the impression it gave people as well. You need money, shut the fuck up. Even if it was a free picnic, okay, event, you need the money, even like to fucking what, to buy a water bottle to bring your water with you. Anyways, self-shame. I'm gonna talk about self-shame and money in another point. Actually, I won't be able to keep my websites up and running without the money. Like literally right now, today, I just had two bills that I couldn't pay for both of my websites, fashion website and art website. But yeah, all literally, this is how I'm getting my income. From the very things that I need money for. Does that make sense? I need these websites to be up so I can get an income. I can't get an income. If I'm not getting enough income, I can't keep these websites up. Money does help. I'm getting so much better, don't get me wrong, but I'm talking about how life has been looking like. But you can help me literally in this healing journey. Buy my books so I can publish them, bish. Like it's literally what the author's membership is, like a 216. I don't have a 216, man. I can't afford for that. To see how then I can literally be free, and you can see my dream speedrun, be better. And oh my goodness, I want to make music videos for my songs. I want to hire a music producer. I'm not done yet. I'm still like, my dream speedrun is still going. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna fucking make it. That's why I'm telling people, dream speedrun is not gonna die as long as I'm gonna live, literally. Yeah. And it's going to be left in the sand of time as a legacy, the Yokoshima legacy, as I always call it. The clock is ticking. It's all about time. Anyway, lastly, as I'm going to talk about is, you need the money, yeah, to keep the phone bill. Otherwise, oh my goodness, you can't even help yourself. I found like organizations that can help me literally make this financial budget, for example. Or there's a person I want to meet literally today, a person that I was unable to meet because of this or that, you know, problems, financial problems. And today, we were going to meet, so this person is going to help me fill a form to apply for an art exhibition. I couldn't see them today because when I looked at where the place is, like in the address, one, I remember that I do not have on my Mikey, because I don't drive, I need a Mikey to take the tram. Two, I realized that I will get lost. And I do not have phone bill. I do not have a phone service to call them for help, like to find the address or to even see where the hell I am, because the address is very complicated where they are. So I was like, I told them, you know, I couldn't, life is unfair, I'm sorry, I can't make it. Like my payment is this Friday, I can meet you next Wednesday. So we had to postpone again. The person is so sweet, so. But as you can see, you can't even talk to people who can help you help yourself without money. It's this fucking crazy. And this is what I all wanted to share, because this is things people do not know. People are just like, oh, there are so many organizations can help you. Oh, there are blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up. I've been with them all my whole life. Shut the fuck up. I know how it works. As I said, I've been the eye of the storm. I've seen it all. And this is another thing that reminds me why I'm living with a gift card. Because living with a gift card, oh my God, y'all. Last night actually, my whole life, I'm 32, okay? Actually, I'm gonna be 32. My birthday is 27 November, so next Wednesday, actually. My whole life, 32 years old, I've been always underweight. I've been always in hospital. I've been always malnourished. And literally, last night, I found that my weight is 52. That was a dream that I never ever thought I'm going to reach. I literally thought that I was built in malnutrition. I just believed that I was always gonna live my life underweight, and I hated myself for it. But last night I went to the weight, the scale, and 52, and I was like, how? And the first thing came to mind that this started as soon as I started living my life with gift cards. Why? Because living with gift cards, I'm able to feed myself properly. I've never been taking care of myself so well. I've eaten so healthy. I've been so happy. My body and guts have been so healthy and happy. And I eat healthy. You all do not know these organizations who give you food. It goes bad so quickly. It's not enough health. It finishes like literally 2 days, 3 days. It's gone. But when I'm actually having a gift card, it lasts for 2 weeks. 2 weeks at least. So yeah, living with gift card. Whenever I'm like this in distress, I always have money. Like for example, right now, I've been in financial distress for so long, okay? Especially like in recent months. But because I have the gift cards, I buy myself these gift cards. I'm always feeding myself properly. That's why I feed myself properly, because I'm living grocery wise gift cards. Whenever I wanted to buy food, or like, you know, I run out of even tomato, run out of salad, like vegetables, I run out of bread even. I have the money to go. As soon as I'm running out, I buy them. And oh my goodness, I still can't believe I'm 52. Yeah, my like kilograms. That's literally my height wise. This is perfect. That was a dream. You remember like how happy I used to be when like I was 50? I was just like, okay, I'm 50. I'm happy with that. Right now I'm 52. That was a dream come true. My nurse always told me it's better if you are 52. It's better if you're 52. And I thought I would never reach that. And right now I reach it because only by healthy diet alone. So gift card wise, I'm happy to make a video, as I said, on how I'm budgeting. But what I'm doing is the gift cards I'm paying for, which is smart. I'm not paying for once. So what I'm doing is I buy each gift card $150, but I'm using it with an afterpay. So what I'm paying basically is 150, well, it's like 75. So every fortnightly I'm paying 75, and it's lasting me. See how smart this is? Like you always have food, gift card, and you can afford for the food because you're not paying at once 150. Because from experience I know, if you are like living by yourself and you need to like keep like this a healthy life, like a healthy diet, you need, I would say, one in a month, like for me at least, start of a month it's $75 by itself, 75, and then at the end of the month that's another 75, or at least 50 if I'm like really struggling. And this whole 150, it's literally helping me survive. I've never felt so. Usually when I go to do groceries and come back, I'm still struggling and suffering financially, and I have nothing in my bank. But right now, even if I have like literally minus 500 in my bank, I have food in my, like I have money in my gift card to feed myself. So yeah, again, still you need the money to have these gift cards. But yeah, as I said, you have to be smart, okay? Live life smartly. But I'm happy to do like a separate video. Just do tell me. I can't do it because I have so many content ideas. But do tell me if you really are like me and you want to know how you can live like budget-friendly way of survival list or something. Like I'm happy to make a video about that. Another thing, or another point I want to tell you all about. When I say money can buy you a dream, even though I'm struggling, I was able finally to afford for a microphone, okay? Microphone, laptop, even the USB cable, like the converter from USB to my laptop, my USB to my phone. This is like my microphone's like USB to my phone to record songs, to make my dreams true. And oh my fucking god, I used to, like, people who had been following me know, my fashion business used to be, I made things with bolts, like nuts and bolts and useless like things I found on the floor. Right now that I have the money and financially I'm doing so much better, I bought beads, and right now finally my fashion business is actually selling fashion business stuff. Look how cool is this? This is made like by hand, by the way. Go to my website, by the way. I sell so many beautiful things, such as this thing that I call Voyage. I think I already told you about. But yeah, oh my goodness, like even my fashion business, it has a meaning. Like go see my fashion business. It literally has a meaning and purpose, like a mission. Even with you like buying anything from my fashion business, it's gonna inspire you because it reminds you. Essentially, you can go see the mission and the saga behind my fashion business. But essentially, it's called the Sandstorm because it's like literally tells you to push through the sandstorm and be a traveler and survive all the hardships. Look at this. I haven't even so much better things I want to do. But this is the thing, like I was struggling financially and I bought whatever beads I can afford for, and I still am able to make beautiful things. Can you imagine? As soon as I can be able to afford even for more better beads, my fashion business can be more beautiful like this. Like I used to sell shit stuff before. And right now I sell so much beautiful things. And you see, the more money, the more beautiful things, the more appealing it is for people to buy. So yeah, it does buy you your dreams. And my biggest dream is just to move out from this place. I want to live in a place where I can make artworks. This place is carpeted. I haven't been painting for so long, and to strip an artist away from their dream to paint, you're killing them. I want to make paints. Like I want to paint. Look at this space. Like I have cardboards, like as in shelves, and I'm keeping my paints in there. There's no space. Oh my goodness. Don't let me even start. The landlord was very angry because the paint was going all over the place. It's not easy. So yeah, my dream is to have a space to make paintings again, to be able to exhibit it, to tell my story in general, man. You need money to tell your story, to go out there and tell the world about it, literally. Because like right now, telling YouTube, tell people, you know, to leave a comment, to like, to help the algorithm, it's not helping. In the end, I need the money to actually promote them. I see this. Like the people actually finding my channels, because every now and then I'll be able to promote it for what, like literally $5, and I'm getting so many people like finding me. Can you imagine for those who actually can afford 100 or 300? That's why like it's so compatible out there, and you need the money to compete. This is another thing people do not know about. People are buying their promotions. People are like literally just by 100 you are getting so much views and stuff. Otherwise you are getting buried. Like there's so many people on YouTube right now, bazillion, millions, if not more than millions. Part of the whole world is on YouTube right now making content. So it's crazy out there. I need the money. You need the money to win the race. You need the money to push through. So yeah, that's why I wake up every day and I'm like, money plan. And your money plan doesn't have to be always like stupid mentality. Like be smart. For example, the simplest thing, my money plan includes a resting day, because with the resting day, my money plan is I can do better. Like the next day I feel better. I can like this. Yesterday I had the day off because of today I can make a video like this. I have the energy for it. I have the mental capacity. I have the heart, and I'm not stressed. So yeah, money does buy you everything, hey, actually in the end. Like even if I want to see my family again, I want to make friends, the right friends. This is another thing. The right people you have to surround yourself with, you need the money for. If you don't have money, you will hang out with people who are so toxic. I've seen it. I'm living with it for years, guys. I know what I'm talking about. You have to live with people or find people who are like you. And it's hard to find them because people who are like you, they're also focusing on how they can better their lives. So you find these people where you are supposed to be. Like I can find them in the fashion courses, in my dancing clubs, in my art clubs, classes, whatever, in art exhibitions. I can meet artists. Like this is what I tell people as well. My potential life partner, I know I can find them like in the art field, in the art industry, in the art realm. I know that. I've seen it. I found my happiness once upon a time when I was a busker selling my paintings. I've seen it. Just like to tell you how crazy it is. I never thought that I'm Arab, and I have a problem with finding Arabs to be toxic because I'm gay. And I literally, when I was busking, I met an Arab guy. Usually I feel I feel very, I don't want to talk to them because they're all close-minded. I met an Arab guy. He was open-minded. He was not gay, to my unluck, but we clicked like that. Just like to show you how literally art brought me the right people, because he was an artist too, and my art brought him to me. That's how crazy it was. But yeah, sad thing is like I was mentally unwell, so I was angry back then. That's why we don't talk anymore. His Instagram, he always shows every day, buys a coffee and he's happy, and meanwhile my Instagram, I'm suffering and telling people I'm struggling, please buy my paintings. So I got really angry. I was just like, why is he just watching? If he have the money, why did he at least buy a painting? So I got really angry back then. But yeah, as you can see, you still find your own people in the right places where you're supposed to be, or where you want to be, or where you want to head to be as well. Yeah, keep yourself away from the toxic, or wherever, or don't. Oh my god, this is also why I went homeless to begin with. I had toxic ex-friends. Oh my goodness, y'all. I could have made it. I could have made it. I was able been to become a singer and everything. But the people I was with, they told me I was cringe. Whatever I've done, I was cringe. I wanted to become a model. I was taking like a modeling picture. I was cringe. It was ugly. It was bad. Everything I was doing was wrong. Because I didn't have confidence at all. But this is the thing, you see. It's bad. It was just bad. But then again, I don't want to be angry. I'm thankful to the universe I went homeless because all of that. Because of all of I found myself when I went homeless, and I realized this. I wouldn't have given you this advice if I actually didn't live it, right? So yeah. Another thing I want to point out. Oh my goodness, there's a lot. It brought me confidence. So there's like the rest part. There's also like you can rest at home smoothies. For example, like when I had my wisdom tooth pulled, I needed to take I needed to rest. I couldn't rest when I'm homeless, right? So yeah, I was like, I come back home, I'm tired, I can rest, have a smoothie, have medication, I can chill with a game or whatever. So yeah, it's very simple small things that people do not even think about. Even like taking care of myself, like flossing. I didn't floss before, but I started flossing like as soon as I survived homelessness. I wanted to, you know, feel better about myself. Even my dentist is like, your gums are so healthy. Even my gums are bad. Like, not me even don't floss. You floss. This is great. This is awesome. You can see it in my gums. Like, even my gums are happy. I stopped even smoking since ages. I will never smoke again, gladly. Oh my goodness. So it was very hard to break from. But yeah, buys you confidence, buys you rest. There's another thing that I really don't want to talk about, but some people know. It's to do with my hair. But I was very self-conscious. I hated myself. I hated showing myself, like speaking to the camera, because even like when I survived homelessness, because one, I had a broken tooth, because when I was homeless, I had anxiety, and I was eating on a lollipop, and I was like biting on a stick, and it broke a tooth. So I was self-conscious, but right now I fixed the tooth. So you can't see it. So literally my confidence came back when I fixed the tooth. And this is something to do with my hair also. My confidence came like that. And I finally feel sexy about myself and feel good about myself. There's another thing I wanted to talk about. There's a lot. Oh my fucking god. It just keeps going because it's a lot. I'm gonna summarize it. There's the clothes part. For example, when I struggled keeping a stable job, they always laughed about my clothes. They pulled me with the clothes, even like because I worked in hospitality. I was very humiliated because of that, because I was poor. I couldn't make it on time because I didn't have, you know, these tram officers, assholes, like, yeah, they stop you and just like, why didn't you pay? Like, I can't pay on the mic, I'm struggling, you have to explain yourself. They give you fine for it. My life was so bad. And then you go to work, they dunk you, they even bully you because you're still happy, you're still smiley. These customers love you, they give you tips. They hate you that you're happy, so they take your tips. The fucking assholes that I worked with, wherever I went, it's okay for them to take their tips, but if I had a tip, just like out of pure pathetic, bad, fucking evil envy, they wanted the tips to go to the jar, just like, oh, it's for everybody. Like, fuck you, you fucking piece of shit. I'm working for it, I'm making customers happy. They used to make me, I was so good at my job that they used to tell me, hey, you go do that like table because they are VIPs. Because as soon as I go to a table, you know, it's like when they tell you like in fine dining, they give you, oh, there's a chef specials, there's only like 2 meals, chef special. I sell them like that. Literally, as soon as we open the door, people come in, I sell them like that. And the manager was not happy. It was the opposite. They was not happy with that. They was so fucking jealous. They used to make me not work as a waiter. They made me work too. They hated me. They made me like, even when like there's nothing people to do for them, because I made them feel bad about themselves. Imagine like that, like I'm a very like gentleman wearing very nice clothes. They tell me like to brush something in a corner, like dust or disgusting like filth in a corner that's like ages old, nobody's even looking at. That's how fucking assholes people I used to work with, okay? That's why like right now I'm on a mental disability payment, because they fucked me up, because they're fucked up. But that's what happens when you live in a toxic life, you see? If you are living in a toxic life, trying to make money, doing something that you hate, that's the kind of people you're going to be surrounded with. That's why you have to live a life where you're happy and you can find people who are also happy with their lives. Otherwise, you're gonna end up a piece of shit like that. Fucking, they're the ones piece of filth. Fucking assholes. This is enough trauma revisiting. And there are so much more strong points that I want to add, but feel free to share your story or a story that you know of somebody, because as you see, this is not it. This is not the end. Like, there's a lot of reasons why money buy you happiness, especially nowadays. And I've seen it and I keep seeing it. And this is why literally you see me every day in front of you, because I want to make money. This money mentality. Like, people are telling me you are very hardworking. Why don't you take a break? I don't have money to take a break, bitch. I don't have money, not yet. I'm working so hard because it's gonna be worth it. I'm making this content because I need the money. I'm not even joking. Why am I making this video? My revenue right now is stuck at $80. As soon as it hits $100, I'll be able to withdraw it. That's literally why I'm working so hard right now, in this month at least. And people are seeing me. If you can see my community posts, I'm being so suicidal and distressed and upset and angry for all the good reasons. I'm overworking. Why? Because I'm making as much content as I can, for people to find my story, for people to buy my books, for people to find me in general, find everything I'm selling. At least the least thing I can do, if they're not gonna buy anything and help me or join my Patreon, at least with their views, I can get this $100 that are waiting still. And I can see like my channel is doing so much better because I'm reaching this 80. Before, it used to be stuck with like 20 cents for so long, but recently it's jumping so quickly, which is I'm happy about. But yeah, I'm gonna see you this Sunday for our very first Starlight Starship Diaries community gathering video. I'm gonna talk about everything else, but this is going to be only the start, and this is only the start. And go see how Dream Speedrun started and how I'm doing right now. Literally, it only proves that things even gonna get even better. I'm gonna make them better, and yeah, my story proves it. Another thing that I really want you all to know about, my psychiatrist also knows about. I've been poor my whole life, that at this point I can't help it. Like, it's just right now, it's a thing that's too late for me to change. I have tied my self-worth to how much money I make. It's because of how I've been suffering my whole life. It's the reason domestic violence, it's the reason my father hated himself, it's the reason my mother and father divorced, it's the reason why my mother ended up with a guy, a pedophile who used to rape me every night when I was 13 years old. It's all the reasons of my suffering. So then I went homeless. So basically, it's been the reason I've been feeling humiliated my whole life. And I've been trying to hide this. I've been hating this fact. That's why I've been self-isolating and not showing my face, because I'm just like, I want to make it out there. I want to make my books out there. I want to make my art out there. So when I meet people, I can tell them I'm an artist, I'm a writer. I don't want to tell them I'm living on a mental health support payment. I do not want that. I want to fix my life. I want to live my own life my own way. I want to earn my own fucking money and heal my own way, so I can heal at least. Don't get me wrong, I'm so fucking grateful for this payment. I'm talking about what do I do from here on, because for those who know, I have this mental disability payment. I'm still suffering. Like, you are supposed to heal, to spend this payment to heal, but I'm spending it on this fucking rent because it's increased. As soon as the landlord knew that I got this payment and it's increased a little bit, he increased the rent so fucking high, double the fucking time. And he has the guts to tell me, oh, you have to stay here because there are so many people, are sharks out there. Like, I'm being patient with you, he tells me. Fucking assholes. I literally saw online the same landlord, the same unit, in the same building for a cheap price. So my guts are telling me, get out of here, because the fucking bastards are lying to you and he's the one being shark. But I don't know. Who knows? Maybe that unit that I saw on the online, maybe there's something wrong with it or something. But that's it. No more. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. My voice is tired, and hopefully you learned something from this video. And yeah, may the universe brings you prosperity, because with this video alone, I know you've been touched with luck. Opening your eyes basically and seeing life the way you're supposed to see it. So please be smart. Please be smart, and may you be prosperous. And may I also be prosperous. Help me be prosperous so I can help more people be prosperous. Because you see, if I wasn't doing well mentally, I wouldn't have been able to help people, like inspire them with these advices that can help them be prosperous. And in turn, with the views, I can get prosperous. And hopefully you can go check out my website and find my books. You're gonna fall in love. Like, I'm not joking. Like, if you're here in person and I show you the books, you're gonna fall in love. My books are so fucking pretty. I worked so hard on them. So hard. was very, very hard to work on them on your own without support group or anything. So I'm very strong, just so you know. And yeah, join the Starlight Starship into a better future, traveler. Let's fly to the better future together and watch this broken person make it even better and better. And yeah, otherwise, if you're not interested in this healing journey that I'm offering for you to watch, may all your dreams come true, and good luck to you, and bon voyage. Yokoshima out. Bye.